Hey guys, at my FX right here, the prophetic analyst is good to be back. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys a little logic which has been making most of you lose your money. Trading, something that has been bothering and has been a very great problem for most newbie and even intermediate. So this video, I'm going to show you guys how you should be able to avoid false breakouts on your trades. Okay, is actually a problem. Okay, so if you want to know how to avoid false breakouts, okay, you should please do well to watch this video today so that you can see how you can be placing your trades and also avoiding this false breakout and making the right decision. Okay, so without further ado, let's dive into the business of the day. I have a little chart here. We have a little illustration here which I'm going to use to show you guys what I'm really talking about. Okay, so we have our resistance here, our support. Okay, we have our resistance here. Let me take this other line out. Okay, we have our resistance here, our support here, our resistance here as the roof, and our support here as the floor. Okay, which I believe you all already know what support and resistance are. If you don't know, you can watch our previous videos in which I did first times concerning support and resistance. Okay, so when you see price, always most times, let's see, in the case of an uptrend, price always gives a build up, okay, creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So now price gets to the resistance area, and what are you expecting? You are basically expecting price to break out, right? All right, for the breakout traders, they may be expecting price to break out, and for the reversal traders, they may also be expecting price to do what? To reverse from that area to the downside. Okay, all the way to the downside. So since we are dealing with false break, okay, so now you have price coming back to a resistance like so. Okay, so for the guys that normally, or for the people that normally likes trading total breakout, okay, they'll now have your price. So I'll put another line here, a blue line there, as I'll take profit. Okay, then I bring my long to. Okay, so when once you see price break out of this area and close, now place their entry, put their stops. They will have their stop somewhere below this low, okay, below market structure. Let's say your target is all the way up there. Okay, so what happens in this case? Most times what happens is immediately you just place that trade, you see price does what? Price reverse all the way against you and take you out, and either continue back to the upside or continue to the downside. Okay, so this is what most traders are always passing through, okay, to avoiding false breaks. So in this video, the logic I'm going to show you guys on how you can actually avoid this. Okay, so let's see pure chart examples. Okay, pure illustrations on chart. Okay, so like you'll be using the recent chart. Sorry guys, my chart's a little bit messy, but I like to keep my zones on my chart. Okay, so practically when you see price like so, is the resistance area. Okay, the resistance area in which I already have a black line here. Okay, in which, let me circle that, which we already have a black line here. All right, so you can see that horizontal, or is it vertical, rather vertical line being crossing over to this other side. Okay, so for people that like trading breakout, they'll see price doing what? Now they can see, let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, you can see price doing what? Price close above that area, okay, that resistance area. So what would they do? They'll put their entries like so, put their stop loss just below that zone, target the next resistance area, which is on the upside. So, and now what do you see? Price driving all the way to the downside. Okay, but in this case, this is something that would have been avoidable. Okay, that would have been practically avoidable by them waiting for what? For a simple logic in which I'm also going to show you guys in this video somewhere on the pursuit of this video. Okay, so let me also show you guys another illustration using using AUD USD. Okay, this is okay. Before then, You can see this is Euro USD. So since you understand the logic of support and resistance and false breakout, for me, if I was to trade this, I would have waited for price come out the breakout and retest on that area. So since I'm not seeing that happen on that zone, okay, what I rather had to look for was a reversal on that zone, so which we also banked almost 100 pips on the straight, 80 to 100 pips to the downside, which signals were also being sent to our free telegram community. So if you're not on our free telegram community, please do what to click on the link on the description below to join our free telegram community. So let me also show you guys another illustration on AUD USD, okay. So this is another good illustration here. Okay, so if price here on the support area here have black horizontal line, okay, so if you are a breakout trader, okay, you put a short to and you saw price being so bearish. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame so that you guys can see clearly, what price did on that area. So here on the 1 hour time frame, you can see price clearly broke out of that area. And if you were a breakout, okay, a direct breakout trader, what would you do? You probably, this was a close, you put your entries there, your stop loss just at the wick of that candle, or probably at this zone here. Okay, so it's, even this is a 1:1, is a very massive sell. So immediately after entering your trades, you will in profit for just one candle, and thereafter price reverse. Okay, so those are the two illustrations for on the losing side. Okay, so how can you save yourself from these trades? Okay, is by applying what we call break and retest. Okay, that's why most of you will always hear me mention break and retest on my videos. Okay, for the people that are on our mentorship or on our free telegram community when we are hosting zooms. Okay, because if you have this principle of always waiting for price to break out, retest that area and push continue, trades like these are trades that you, that's why I'm more like a structural trader. I trade price action, trade zones. Okay, so most times what happens on prices, every zone, most key levels, the zones which I also call my key levels, which are my higher time frame support and resistance areas. Okay, each time price breaks out of those areas, okay, a very greater percentage of time, like 90 to 99% of the time, price always come back to do what? To retest that area for a continuation to either of the direction. So that's why break and retest very, very crucial and important for me. Okay, so you can see this is another trade here. So if you actually a breakout trader, okay, another example is here. If you're actually a breakout trader, you saw price closing above this area. Mind you, okay, let me take that out first. Mind you, this is what? This is a resistance area. So you are hoping for price to do what? To break that resistance area again. All right, mind my lines, to break that resistance area, and this time retest and a push continuation. Okay, but if you were actually a breakout trader and you just had to make your entries like so, put your stop loss at that low there. Okay, at that low there, you see, just that tip there, stop loss was being taken out before price had to now rally to your zone. But if you were patient enough for price to do what? For price to give you your break, your retest, and the push continuations on that area, you will be safely staying on this trade, on this particular trade, when you have your retest and bullish continuations sentiments to the upside. So you can now see the essence or the importance of waiting to have a break and a retest. So why your break and retest is very important. Okay, let's do one more example. You can see this area here. You can see this area here, which price reacted several times. Okay, so in recent times you saw price coming to break out of this area, right? What would you do? You now put, for the guys or for the people that trade breakout, okay, they'll put their stop loss there, put the stop loss just at this week and target the next resistance level. Okay, it's not that you're actually wrong, you may actually be right, but price could do what. You see what happened here? These spikes came out. Let me zoom out so that you guys can see. Okay, you see what happened here? Price now had to push all the way to the downside before now going your way. So that means you might even lose your trade. Even when you are right, you may still lose that trade before price going to your direction. But if you were actually a break and retest trader like myself, you wait for price to break out and retest, and then you can now make your entry. So if you were patient enough for price to do what, give you that break and retest, when you now see when you now have that break and retest of price from that zone and a new candle closes above that zone, you can now put your stops below there and your target next zone. That's how easy these things are. Like I said, price 90 to 99% of the time, price always reacts or retests key level or a strong support level or resistance level most times. Anytime, most times that price breaks out of these areas, always comes back to retest those. So do well to backtest this on your chart and see how it actually plays out well, and also practice and implement it on your trading strategy or your trading setups too. How it goes. Right. So once again, it's your boy Admire FX. If you like us to continue creating this kind of content, please do well to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if there are content, other forex issues or educational content you love us to create, please do well to drop a comment on the comment section, letting us know the kind of videos, educational videos. Actually, I want to make more educational videos alongside our weekly market forecast video for you guys. Okay, I was actually on a vacation for some time. I'm actually back, so I want to make more and a lot of educational video and share my knowledge with you guys here on YouTube. And if you are not on our free Telegram community, please do well to click on the link on the description below to join our free Telegram community. So without further ado, guys, the other side. Cheers.